Spring is in the air. Runners are taking to the trails. Many are out preparing for different races this summer. On Thursday, May 6, Portland Trails had their pre-registration event at the Portland Pie Company in Portland, Maine. We had an opportunity to interview a couple of sponsors and volunteers. Vesta Von Rand, a longtime volunteer for Portland Trails, was there, and here's what she had to say.
I started with Portland Trails with the Trail to Ale race in 2009. I just called up, there was an ad in the paper for volunteers to register and to serve pizza. This evening I think that we are doing 3 locations, so to energize people to be part of the Portland Trails to Ale 10K walk for 2010. And certainly you can hear from the noise in the background, we have started well.
Bruce Forsley, manager of sales and marketing for Shipyard, along with Joe O'Neill, COO of Portland Pie, was also there. And here's what they had to say.
Well, Nan Cummings, the executive director of Portland Trails, came to us and asked if we'd be involved as a sponsor of the road race, which I felt was an absolute must for the brewery. The trail runs along the Eastern Promenade by the Back Bay and finishes actually right by the Shipyard Brewing Company. So it's a natural fit for us as a sponsor. We also feel it's incumbent upon us as a company to be supportive of the community, our trails, our hiking, our biking, our walking in good health. So we were asked to be the corporate sponsors, and we've relished in that role.
Over the last couple of years, Portland Pie has developed an agenda, a social agenda, in terms of involving local nonprofits with monthly events that we run at the restaurant. And generally what we'll do is we'll try to partner with a business partner like a Shipyard Brewing Company and come together to try to create as much enthusiasm and energy and interest behind creating awareness and also fundraising for that local nonprofit organization. What makes this really special is that in September, with the Trails to Ales race, Portland Pie has supported for many years the event in terms of donation to pizza and participation in the event. And during our brainstorming session over the last couple of months, we decided that it would be great to have a spring party to promote the idea of pre-registering and supporting Portland Trails as the weather gets nicer and people start running and hiking, and tie in the fact that Shipyard Summer is now being introduced, and also tie in the fact that Portland Pie is a great place to be able to come down to during the spring and summer.
Sandra Goff, a former runner of the Trails to Ale and volunteer for Portland Trails, had this to say.
I was a participant last year. I signed up late, so I didn't get one of the really cool T-shirts. So I was a little bummed about that, but I have enough running T-shirts. It's not a problem. And I think last year was the first year that they started, that it's almost completely on Portland Trails. I don't remember what it was before that, but last year they started, and in 2010 they're also going to be starting right near Ocean Gateway. So you start right on Portland Trails on the east end and head up towards Back Cove, run all the way around Back Cove, come back up through, and so it's a nice little tour of that area on the Portland Trails. So it was very nice. And then my family and I, we took the narrow gauge railroad back to the post-race party and had a Shipyard.
I've raced a couple of times. I'm being challenged by some of my managers to register again for this year, so hopefully we find an opportunity to do it, yeah.
I've ran in it the last 3 years, and I intend to do so this year as well. And the beautiful thing about this road race is it's Sunday morning at 9 a.m., and when you finish 6.2 grueling miles, you're entitled to all the Shipyard and Portland Pie pizza you'd like.
Actually, everybody was really friendly, and it was pretty easy going. My only complaint is that you can't get beer on the race. Everybody kept trying to give me water. I was asking for beer, but it doesn't happen that way. I want it like Trails, Ales Wild Trails, I don't know, but it was a good time.
I am proud to say that Portland has these trails, knowing that other cities around our nation also do, but Portland is such a drawing card as the best small city in the United States for what it has to offer.
I think just in general, anybody who's viewing this should take time to look at portlandtrails.org, look at their website, and look at what they do for the community, providing us with access to hiking, biking, and walking trails, over 38 miles of trails around the city of Portland. And after a good day of exercise, enjoy a cold pint of Shipyard.
at Portland Pie Company. For Community Update, I'm Bill Blood.